Music is part of what defines us. There are songs that instantly reconnect us to memories and moments in our lives, just like running into a long-lost friend. These songs are sung by our favorite bands and our favorite artists, and once we tune in, they become part of who we are. But before the mansions and the record contracts, before the paparazzi and the headlining tours, it all starts with a song. We're Shades of August. This is our song.
Every time she goes up, she brings me down, she lifts me up. Anyway we go down, she goes up, then we come back down again. Every time she goes up, she brings me down, she lifts me up. Anyway we go down, she goes up, then we come back down again. She lifts me down again.
2013, it was starting off as a great year for us. We were playing our first major music festival at June Jam, and we were recording What Doesn't Kill You, which was our first CD in about 5 years. We'd also traveled to Louisiana to shoot our first major music video. We felt like we were really redefining ourselves as a band, and we were starting to see signs of real fan base growing. But true to form, we've always had this cloud that was following us along the way. We lost our sound man, we lost our recording equipment, and then our drummer had to go and get hit by a car. Literally. We picked up Matt, we call him Muffs, and he had no experience running things as a sound man, but boy did he jump in and just pick up the game. Jimmy Torbert, who was a friend of the band, he'd filled in for Lance while he was healing. And then we had some really good friends who helped hook us up with some recording equipment again. So it finally seemed like we were back on track. And then the other shoe dropped. Our lead guitarist, Rick Alera, and his wife were moving to South Carolina. We knew it was coming, but it came a little faster than we wanted. I mean, are we Shades of August or Spinal Tap? I don't know. I mean, when you lose somebody like Rick, who plays such a big part in the band, especially when you've got gigs coming up, your future becomes pretty uncertain as far as what's going to happen next. We tried out several musicians. There just wasn't the connection there, or else there was always something that just quite didn't fit. And then Lance, he said he heard about this guy in his neighborhood that wanted to play, and we said, well, bring him in. And then he comes in and he just starts wailing, and you can just see it in him, and suddenly it's like, Rick who? Just kidding, dude. Nothing but love for you, Rick.
When I first saw Derek, I thought, okay, let's just see what he's got. Because you can't judge a book by its cover.
Hell no.
So, you know, and I really went and I heard him play, and he was much better than the other ones we had that showed up before him. And I finally felt that time that we were going to be able to replace Rick and feel good about it.
My thoughts of Derek, initial response to Derek first coming in and everything, man, was, I gotta be honest, it was amazement. You know, for the simple fact that there's been so many that's come in there before him that we've tried to work with and have worked with, and it was always, I don't know how to put this, man. It was always like, okay, well, you almost had to make yourself say, okay, well, if we do this and do that, do this and do that, we can work with this guy. But when Derek came in there, he was so far ahead of it. He set the bar so high, so to speak.
With his playing. With his playing,
that, you know, I had to catch myself up. I wasn't expecting what I seen. I'm just glad now that, you know, we have an opportunity now to make things
better.
You know, we've been through all kinds of trials and tribulations. anything basically that a upcoming rock and roll band could run across, we've dealt with, more or less. You know, I mean, anywhere from losing people to equipment problems, learning how to write, all this and everything. But you know, for just once, man, it's finally, you know, starting to feel like it's enjoyable again to me. You know, I'll tell you right now, there was a little while there that I didn't even feel like, I was having my wife try to figure out to make up an excuse for me not to come to the band practice.
Claude can't come to practice tonight, he's sick.
But
Right? Yeah, gotcha.
2013, baby, or 14, here it comes. 2014.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
That's right.
We'll see what's going on.
That's right.